Cancer, welcome to Stay Set Tarot. I'm Kiera, and I'm not here for likes, shares, or subscriptions. Though I did hear that helps the message to circulate around the internet a little bit better. That will be a decision you'll have to make on your side. Last week we focused, or last time I was here, we focused more on the 6 aspects of happiness: emotional, physical, social, spiritual, mental. This time you're getting that, and you're getting a Celtic cross plus an opening message. So I've been constantly saying, like, I don't know why Spirit is giving so much information out, but I believe it has something to do with Saturn being in retrograde and the test that people are about to take on. So let's see your opening message. You have devotion. Tune into your the portal of your heart here with Inner Temple here. So definitely feeling like if you're around a lot of people, you definitely need to isolate, be alone right now, and find out what's in alignment with you, what's you talking, and what's the influence of others is something I'm getting here. On the other side of that is the answer, is a truth here that you haven't quite acknowledged yet. Opening messages for Cancer, please. When I was meditating and shuffling your cards, because that is, still 6 aspects over here, I just was getting this energy of like not having much to say. Like, it is what it is. Like the way you see me shuffling over and over again to, let a card come out. That's what I did for each and every one of these 6 decks over here. And what comes out, comes out. As you see, off camera, I just did this 6 times. This would have taken forever recording. But even now on camera, as I'm saying, what's the opening message? You've had 1 card come out. So that's just what it is. Whatever, you got unbound. That's your message. I feel like this is about to be very direct and shorter than the rest of them, because it is what it is. You need to unbound from a friend group. I don't know if you need to, like, and I feel like they're gonna be pretty hurt and disgusted here. Yeah, we're protection here. They're gonna be pretty hurt and what Tower energy. They're gonna be pretty hurt when you tell them, all right, look, let me think. They're gonna be like, hold, remove yourself, let me think. Let me just get my thoughts together. Because that's what your opening message is. Now, for the career, you have orphan here. What did I just say? I feel like you're going to have to just tell some people, like, I need to do this. I need me. Here and now. This is a time indicator. So you don't have much time left. That's 5-5 also here with a leg up. Clean it up in reverse, and soulmates out here. Clean up in reverse means there's a mess out here with your people. Damn, that's another 5. 41 is a 5. 32 is a 5. And 5. You got 5 out here. Just like with that Tower energy over there, which is Scorpionic energy. There's destruction out here. There's a mess. And the only way that you're going to be able to move forward is by cleaning this mess up. But you got to figure this mess out first. And I feel like you'll find the answer to this once you spend some more time alone. That's what this is right here. You can't hear yourself think. It's too many people in your head. Now, coming out as an issue is observer, exchanging gifts, and blessed here. Someone you thought was helping you, blessing you, sharing with you. It was a lie. Could be someone that you live with. You're going to have to go and take a look. Now, something I never noticed before with this observer. There's another card in here. Check me out. Check me out, y'all. Check me out. Hold on. Let me get it. There's a card called Time for a Nap. But I just realized something that I never realized before. Look. In Time for a Nap, he's actually on the celestial body that he was just observing. And he's taking a nap. He's not thinking anymore. He's seeing the path here. He not only seeing it, he figured out how to get up there. He mapped it all out. This is giving me the energy of Virgo. And he's up there now, and they're resting together. But look, that moon energy never woke up. Cancer, your energy is attached to the moon. So Cancer energies, list for energy and 9 signs. Energy can jump off of these celestial bodies and touch people and impact people. We all live on Earth. The moon is the closest celestial body outside of Earth that we're on. So yes, we can all be impacted by this. But this is telling me here that you figured something out and you can finally put something to bed, to rest here. Because something wasn't as fair as it seemed. It wasn't a gift here. It wasn't a blessing. Hoodwinked and bamboozled here with new life on the bottom of the deck here. You took an opportunity that seemed like it was going to be much brighter here. Higher power here. You thought, oh, this is God. It was not. This is your career, though. So this could leave you in a state of poverty right now. You could be needing some help here because you're in a mess. With soulmates out here. You and your people, y'all all in the same boat. Everybody going down. There's a tracker out here. I don't know why I'm picking that up with this cat. It's like a tracker energy. Like this cat is up to something. Playing around. What did Scar say? Not Scar, Mufasa told Scar, don't play with your food. There's a Scar Mufasa dynamic out here. Big brother, big sis, co-worker, someone that is considered a soulmate that has got you in a mess here. That's what's going on out here. Thought they was helping, thought they was really looking out for you, thought they were blessing you. This person is your opposition here. This is a mess. Show me the social aspect, please. Social is more than multiple people. I didn't see these cards yet, so this is my first time seeing them too, because I shuffled them and set them to the side. But you got the Emperor and the Empress out here. This is definitely a high-ranking situation here. Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, the World, and the Four of Pentacles. You know that you gotta. I've been picking this up for. I've been doing this for a little over a year on YouTube, and I've been picking this up the whole time. You have to go back. Take what you can and go. You now know where your bread and butter is. Again, look at that moon up there. But it's time for you to bring it back down to earth here. This is Libra, Taurus energy, and Aries. Aries reading was evicted from the group. Yay. Now, with this Libra Taurus energy, ooh, spirit, come on. Okay. You could have just been with a false twin. You chose the karmic. Those of you that are in karmic energy, I'm picking up the Cancer energies have been a victim of karmic energy. You chose the karmic. You chose the shadow side of Venus instead of the light side of Venus. Taurus was in the shadow side of Venus. Libra was in the light side of Venus. However, they're both ruled by Venus, so I can only imagine that they look similar. Looks like you accidentally chose the wrong one, and now you just wish you could go back. This is an evaluation energy here, a monitoring energy with the World and the Four of Pentacles here. Something's dead, over. And you ain't got much left here with this Four of Pentacles here. Protecting what you can. Look, is she leaving the city or going towards the city? It looked like she left the city for me. It looked like the city drug her ass. Got caught up in the fast life. Got caught up in, scamming. This is someone who now wants to take what they have and go and try to just enjoy the rest of it, okay? What? The Ace of Swords here is communication. I'm picking up Kundalini energy, but what is this thing called? Hey, Spirit. What is this?
I don't understand. Hey, Siri, but I could search the web for it.
No, because you're not Spirit, you Siri. Hey, Siri. What is the name of the spiral shape in science?
Here's an answer from Collins Dictionary. A spiral is a shape which winds round and round, with each curve above or...
Nah, what is the name of this thing? It's a certain type of spiral, y'all. Who knows? Spiral. shape in nature. There it is. Spirals, one of the natural shapes. Spirals are considered one of the most common in nature. We find spirals from giant galaxies down to the smallest gastropod shells. Spirals shape who we are in our DNA, double helix, and appear in weather patterns as in hurricanes. The Fibonacci spiral is what I was going for. That's what this is, the Fibonacci. But again, this is awakening to who you are at your core, to your who you are in your DNA. That's what this is here. You didn't fucking fail. You went to the circus. Cancer energies went to the circus and was like, I'm just gonna try some shit. But you're now waking up. You're remembering. 6 of Cups energy here. You're remembering here. And this is breaking the cycle here. This is what's breaking up with your social energy here. But what's up with the Emperor and the Empress for the social energy? You're breaking, like, I don't know if this dynamic here is with the Emperor and the Empress, because remember I just said that social talks about groups, membership groups, co-workers, stuff like that. So what is this, you know, couple dynamic showing up here? Now, I do see a pregnancy here, sure, but that's not what I was picking up. But I got news of a birth, a new business or a new business opportunity coming out here. And then preserve and you will overcome problems. Has someone came, 6 of Cups, someone from your past, and you had soulmates out here? You did have that out here. You are in a mess here and you do need a leg up. This is twin energy here. Cancer energies, let me find out that y'all fell victim to the damn Jezebel and y'all was asleep. You are highly thought of, new job or career. The difficult part of the situation is over and protected from negative forces beyond you, with bread on the bottom of the deck. You're waking up. That's why you're waking up. You're waking up from something. That's what this was. With the moon, you've been trying to figure out your true emotions, your true inner essence here. And you finally made it. And now you can rest. World cycle. This mission is over. This a deep ass message, y'all. This way deeper than I really thought it was going to be here. Exchanging gifts, blessings, and blessed here. Remember, these came out as an issue. Spirit had to show you what you are not, so that you could believe what you are. Cancer energies were downplaying themselves. They couldn't see it. It's like, in the winter is Cancer. And Cancer like, stop playing. Like, no, really, it's you. Wow, that's why this has been a mess. This is like that muddled feeling, that orphan energy that's out here. You have to leave this group. They were just what's the words I'm thinking of? Spirit was using them as like not dummies, but like, yeah, that's the word I'm thinking of. Like dummies, just to go through a simulation. Who else was in that energy? Libra was in that energy not too long ago, where Spirit was like, okay, time warp. Look at that Libra energy, time warp, which is the opposite of Aries, who just got evicted from a group. Libra, out here, right in my face, just got evicted from a group here. But this is that time warp energy where you got to be your oppressor. You got to feel what it feels like to be your enemy, to get that revenge and to operate in that energy, and it ain't you. You're waking up to that. This is not me. I have not had my coffee this morning, y'all, so and my glasses are blurry. Something's on them. Like, I can't, not seeing clearly. It's like everybody says what they would and wouldn't do if they could or couldn't. But you better than that. And it's new. You about to time warp. You about to jump back to a time when you were innocent here. But you're going to have to leave these folks out. You got all these fives out here. It's a mess. Clean it up was in reverse. Remember, it was a mess here. But it will be cleaned up once you orphan these folks out. But I was just saying that somebody going to feel upset, because there's going to be a group of people that's going to be upset because they just think that they could just all in your ear. And you finna say, hold on, give me a second. And they're going to be like, ooh, okay. Little do they know, that's the last time they're going to see Cancer. because you're waking up. Spiritual. Let's see what we got. Knowledge coming out as an issue. Sorcery. Ooh. Amplification and medicinal out here. What? You were bewitched. You were in a trance. The energy of Cancer has been lullabied. Virgo was in that energy and they woke up. Cancer got in that energy. Sorcery with amplification. This is strong magic. Heavy manipulation. I know people are like, oh, okay, look, fine. Let's make it simple. Let's make it relatable. Heavy manipulation. Big time lies. Affairs. Well covered. Medicinal here in reverse because you were wounded. You were not healing. Somebody been poisoning you. Not healing you. But again, this is what I was talking about. That Venus energy, which is what? The energy of love. The energy of beauty. That energy has 2 planets that it's attached to. I mean 2 signs that it's attached to. Taurus and Libra. Which I equate with time frames. But those 2 energies, one's in shadow, one's in light. You couldn't tell. Knowledge coming out as an issue. You didn't know which was which. You couldn't tell shit from sugar. Poison from medicine. Friend from foe here. Because you are being heavily manipulated here. I bet you some money that if you go and listen to the Taurus energy, you're going to say, oh, that's my best friend, or that's my boyfriend, or that's my wife. You think they're acting odd. They're acting normal. You're just woke. And I bet you if you go listen to the Libra energy, that's who you thought you was with. That's who you thought you were with. This is what's going on spiritually. You've been being manipulated. You didn't know that you were being poisoned the whole time. You thought you were being healing. You thought you were receiving healing here because you were orphaned from a group. You were orphaned from God. You could not hear your intuition here. And you moon. You were out of your element. But look at you back at home, snug. The moon, the 4th house, home. Come on, y'all. Oh, it be making so much sense. Physical here. Oh, this is so direct. This actually kind of scary too. Now, I saw the crumbling over here, which is like the tower. Here's the tower. There's an emperor too. Twice out here. Strength card out here. Oh, okay. I see what happened here. This is a situation when it comes to Cancer energy where somebody was like, oh, you can't tell me what to do. I'm going to go do. Didn't want to accept your role here. So you was trying to be a Leo instead of a Cancer. You were trying to be the sun instead of the moon. You were out of your element here. 2 of Pentacles in reverse here. That's the Ace of Pentacles here. Can only be one thing, baby. You got one shot. And look at this. There it is. That Jezebel with that 5 of Wands came right in and manipulated you. Confused you here. You got the sun and the moon out here. Now, Cancer and Leo season is close. That's what this was here. Confusion here. And what's between these 2? A damn Jezebel. A witch. That's talking to you. And telling you, I have the key, I have the key, I have the key. Pick this one. That's what's between the sun and the moon here. A witch. Got you thinking you something else here. And you thought you was big shit here. Went off, start acting like a damn Aries. You in charge. You the boss. And let me say, not acting like the sign of Aries, but you manipulated the Aries energy. You said, let me get some of that energy over there. You could be an Aries. Or a Libra, but not a Taurus. I'm not picking that up. I'm picking up Libra or Aries. But you got Aries out here twice. You got Scorpio out here. Could be a Scorpio. Could have these all in your chart. Listen for energy and not signs. My point is that somebody got wounded. Somebody's pride got wounded. Somebody got in their ego and was like, I'm finna show these hoes. I'm finna Cancer energies. Well, like, I got something for y'all. Y'all want to play with me? Y'all want to doubt me? Y'all want to call me weak? Y'all want to laugh? Watch this. Okay, well, now you out of your element. You're not. And it's crazy because the opposite of Cancer is Capricorn. You ain't even acting like a damn Capricorn. You way off. Aries? Where you get? How you get over there? But you realize it's these people, and this witch is leading this group of barbarians here. This is crazy. Fuck me, Lord. Oh, was not expecting to see this. Cause what this is somebody you're like the puppet king or queen. This Jezebel is sexing you, got you feeling like the man or the girl, the woman, to where you know you got you thinking you are in charge of all these thugs. But really, she in fucking charge. He in charge. Whoever this is. Even if this is a man that's in this witch energy, the way that they're operating is out of feminine energy. So basically, even if this is a man in this Queen of Wands energy, what that would look like is he's not going to be too forceful. He's not going to be too intimidating. He's going to be strongly suggestive. She's going to be strongly suggestive or sexual, because that's a more feminine approach. The King of Wands will be like, yo, listen up, this is what we finna do. They can't come masculine like that if they got you thinking you the emperor. Because then you going to be like, oh, no, you ain't in charge. No, they just make strong suggestions. They're just your advisor. They're just giving you counsel. But the truth is, they told all these folks, just look, I got him. I got her. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I know what to say. Soothsayer energy. I've been picking up on that. All because you got upset here with this 8 of Cups, and I'm looking at Orphan here. You left home. You left your family. You stepped out of your element because you were challenged, wounded. And now, boom. All this shit got to blow up. And it's crazy because you're the one blowing it up. This whole persona is being blown up. See, that's the thing. We have all signs in our chart. We got 12 houses that we all have. Okay? The breakdown is the foundation of the breakdown is similar. It's like the same. It's going to be 12 houses. There's going to be, the planets. You're going to have a sun, moon, rising, a midheaven. Everybody has that, but some houses are empty. Some planets are, congested over in other signs and not. Everybody's sun, moon, rising ain't the same. But what I'm seeing here, what I'm saying all that to say is we all, the alchemist, the magician, can use this energy and use this energy and manifest this. But the thing about it is, you gotta know who you are. Play to your strengths and partner with your weaknesses. That's what I tell my mentees. That's what I tell my clients in my business development. So playing to your strength is the water. Now, if you need to partner with your weakness, which is this fire over here, you did. You partner with somebody in fire energy. That was knowing how to make you feel like this emperor here. Knowing how to make you feel fired up. Because they have fire sign. But you still just borrowing their energy here. But the thing about it is, you can only borrow it for so long. Who says there can't be a fire on the ocean? Now, we don't know how long. Torpedoes can fire underwater. They can explode underwater. The impact just look different underwater versus in the air versus if it hit a mountain. With the tower here, I just said that the impact different when it hit if it's in the air and it explode, if it's underwater and explode, if it's in the atmosphere and then explode, the impact just different. But it's still gonna explode. It's still what it is. This is what's on your mind. I forgot what aspect I was on. That's why I was looking like, what? Because I still got these two. So this is what's on your mind here. Someone offered you a position of authority. And you know what I'm getting? I'm going to just keep it 1,000 with people in this energy, situations in this energy. You had a better option. This option just required more of you. You settled. You settled for being the king of hell. Then having oversight of angels. That's what this is. Somebody said, hey, ooh wee, Ooh, relatability. This is reminding me of the conversation I was having. You know, there's levels to things. And I knew that I was going, I like to do shit on a big level. I knew I wanted to go more commercial with my businesses. So when I was working with other small businesses, other entrepreneurs, other hustlers and freelancers, I came across some really great talent. And it was still, I'm still young in my career. So, I'm not necessarily giving rich bitch, But I was telling them, hey, this is the direction you need to go if you have these type of futuristic plans. So, for instance, I know that, I knew I wanted to open my real estate brokerage. When I became a realtor, I knew I wanted a firm. Well, I also knew that you need to do certain things to get there. Well, I have some other friends. An accountant, one's a chef, one's a traveling agent. I said, hey, y'all, look. And they good. So I'm like, hey, look, y'all good, but y'all need to, like, you gonna have to dress it up. Because no matter how good you are, I can't market you next to my shit because it's gonna make y'all look bad, and it's gonna make me look bad. It's gonna make us both look bad because it's gonna look like, oh, you got a whole bunch of little mom and pops around you so you can look important. That's not true. Or it's gonna look like, oh, you so big but you working with all these little tacky small businesses. Also not true. They're really good at what they do. So I was telling them that at some point the shit gotta line up. Y'all gotta get y'all websites together. Y'all gotta get y'all systems together. Y'all gotta get y'all networking together. Like, at least so that I can market y'all, because this is gonna happen. Well, fast forward now, when I talk to bigger companies, bigger expos, bigger corporations now, I didn't even know about these people or situations until I got to a certain level. And now it's like new opportunities open up. I'm getting new calls, new job, new career here. Finally getting those calls, but they're saying, oh, well, we only deal with people who ABC. So that's why you haven't heard of us until now. So I go back and I tell my people, hey, y'all need to get ABC or they not going to talk to you. I can't help that. I'm just telling you, I went and I graduated. I got the information. I doubled back. That's what this is. Cancer energies. At one point, you got offered to either step it up and ball out or just stay the small mom and pops and, do your thing. You said, I'm going to stay the small mom and pops. Because this Jezebel energy was telling you, Lord forgive me, Lord, the hood needs you. We need these little corner stores with chips in them. And we need somewhere to stand to gamble. Why would you want to go get a Target franchise? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to get a shopping center? Or why would you want to get a storefront in the mall? We need you right here, because how are we going to be able to sell our drugs? Like, that's what I'm picking up here. And then something get shot up at night or blown up at night, or somebody gets shot in front of your shit and you the owner. You the owner. Boss man, like, we need to know we need your cameras. All that. Now you like, hold up. Hold on. Wait a minute. I need to move. I need to go somewhere else. Yeah, because look, you was a cat thinking you was a little Boston Terrier thinking you was a lion. Excuse my analogies. Y'all know how my analogies, because I'm from Memphis, so my analogy is gonna be a little violent, because that's what this looks like though. And now you're sitting here looking like, whoa. I'm not trying to be I ain't a part of no operations. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're waking up to it. Like, well, this ain't my thing. But you got confused with somebody trying to tell you the right way, somebody telling you the wrong way, because of the presentation. And I just had this conversation with a couple people, maybe 2 days ago. Because now that it's happening, they like, oh shit, you know what you're talking about. Well, why didn't I know what I was talking about then? I'm saying the same thing. They felt like I didn't have the right to talk to them a certain type of way. But this soothsayer out here can finesse you into some drama. But when somebody come, this would be somebody saying, come on, just try the drug. It's one time. Because they're saying it nice like that. I might. Versus somebody coming in there and saying, why the fuck would you put that in your body? Why would you put that in your system? What are you thinking? Are you retarded? I don't like the way you talking to me. If I want to do this drug, I'm going to do this drug. It's silly. Your emotions were misplaced here. That's exactly what this is. Your shit been out of balance. Like, it was misplaced here. You so busy wanting to be in charge. You like, well, I'm gonna do drugs since you want to talk to me like that. And this person over here just helping you along. Like, everyone thinks they're your boss. Here, you're gonna feel better. Fuck around and become an addict or something. Cancer, what's up? Oh, because they not gonna talk to me like that. Because I'm a boss. And it's just been like, yeah. Physical here. Physical here. Pineapple, woman, cat. A two-faced friend. Get the I really hope nobody's out here facing, drug addictions because they stupid ass, weak ass friend and got them on drugs. And I really hope you are not that weak to do this. This is that energy. This is like a follower. This is somebody easily influenced. I'm sorry, Cancer energies. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I just hope that you can see yourself and move. Door was in reverse here. Opportunities are waiting for you. Nah. With this two-faced friend right next to it. Nah, this two-faced friend cost you. Opportunity and windfall. You should accept valid criticism. Exactly. You didn't like the way somebody was talking to you. Time to get out of a situation. And then chain of events that will affect your life is in reverse. With flute here, disappointment in a friend or lover, also in reverse. This is very egotistical, Cancer energies. I just gotta tell you. All because somebody didn't talk to you nice or present it nice, it got shut down. Your feelings were misaligned. You was upset with the wrong people, the wrong things here. You got finessed by this damn Venus energy. The shadow versus the light. Your discernment got fucked up. That's exactly what that is. You couldn't tell when they stood next to each other. This is like a job that told you they're going to pay you $20 an hour, but you only get one off day a week and you got to work weekends. Versus another job that tells you they're going to pay you $15 an hour. You get the weekends off and you get to live on site 20% off. All you heard was more money. You didn't actually weigh it out and say, well, I can't even remember what I said. $25, $30 an hour, $40 an hour. One day off, $40 times this many hours. Oh, I'm finna be rich. You didn't think about your sleep, your family, your extracurricular. You didn't think about none of that. I'm also picking up somebody with a God complex that was like, I'm going to take the job and I'm still going to do this. I'm going to finesse it this way and do what I want to do. That didn't work. Versus had you just sat down for a minute and thought about it and said, hold on, $15 an hour, but I get 20% off my rent. That's my biggest bill. And I don't have to work weekends. So if I want to pick something up on the side, I could. I also can rest. I can see my family. That's a good deal. You jumped on something. Reconciliation, dealings or relationships with a woman. I feel like you reconciled with a fucking Jezebel. That's what this is. And when you did that, you lost the Empress out here. You can't. They wasn't the same. They couldn't coexist next to each other in your life. Opportunity or windfall, which you should accept valid criticism and time to get out of a situation. This energy, somebody told you not to do something. Bad idea. And somebody told you, yes, do it. Great idea. You end up going with the wrong damn person. I just heard gleefully. It was fun while it lasted. But when you made this choice, Geminian energy here, right? The twins. Power couple here, twins. You went away from your path here. You messed it up. The good shit protected. So when you chose this Jezebel, God was like, put them blessings up. Put them blessings up. Not that damn Jezebel shit. Put Cancer shit up. They can get it later. They not finna This is like a parent saying, you ain't taking that toy over your friend's house so it can get lost or broken. Hell nah. Leave it. Don't take that with you. This is like a teacher saying, turn that cell phone off. You're not bringing that phone in this classroom. So you can be distracted and not focus. Check out Sagittarius. Distracted by a rat. And that cat card did show its face in there. Distracted by a rat. And then emotionally. Don't dim to fit in. Align your life. And where are you being called to journey? You got sucked into this group because they made you feel like you was this big boss here. And you a fucking Cancer. You do realize that the emotions that you were accused of being too emotional is what got you in this situation. Whoever told you you're too emotional, you're very feminine, you took that as an insult. It was the truth and it was okay. You just need to know who you are so that you don't fall into the wrong places. You then took out on this journey to try to prove to a person that you are not. I can be tough. I can be strong. I ain't weak. Nobody said that, baby. I tell men this all the time because I'm a very masculine female. And that's in my chart. I have a lot of very masculine energy. I definitely have a vagina. It is what it is. But that doesn't mean I can't be masculine. And I've been accused of men saying, oh, you're trying to be a man. Bitch, how? Where? Energy and genders are whatever. So please don't get it. That's what happened here with this Cancer energy. Somebody got energies and genders mixed up. And I say all that because I have to tell men that I date, which I'm single right now. Shouts out to God. But I have to tell men that I date that it's okay to be. I'm looking for a feminine man. I want to be softer. So he's going to have to be more masculine than me. Damn, that's a lot of masculinity. I don't know. Or he's going to have to be more feminine and soft and gentle so I can feel safe to be feminine and soft and gentle. And I've met a few. Damn, you know, y'all don't want to hear about my daily life. Y'all will be so tickled. Every time I talk to somebody about my life, people A, ask me, do I have a podcast? B, laugh for fucking ever. And I'd be like, why is that funny? Why is this funny? Like, this hurt me. C, ask me, have I wrote a book? Or when am I going to write a book? So my life is very, you can only imagine, right? But I ain't gonna. But one particular time I remember seeing this energy right here, Cancer, is balanced out. I was on a date. I went to Applebee's and I was like, okay, Kiara, simmer down. You know what I mean? Let him be in charge, you know, because I have that real bad with, you know, it's just a part of me. I'm masculine. So I was learning that about myself and I was like, okay, I am not in charge. I am safe. I am protected. He got it. He's a man. Let him be a man. Right? So we get in and they ask us where we want to sit. I'm instantly like, because I like to sit in booths. Well, he wants to see the game. I don't like sports. I don't care for him. I don't watch him. So I'm like, this you watching the game better include me being in the booth. Now, I ain't say that, but it was hard not to say that. So I'm just like, what he gonna do? So he picks a booth, but he asked me, was I cold? I told him absolutely, because it was winter. So he was like, okay, we like to sit over in this section, one of those four. Oh, it'll be a second. He said that's fine, but we need one of those four. Okay. I'm like, okay, he handled that. Well, guess what? The waiter comes back over and he's like, I'll take y'all over here. He's trying to take us to a table right in front of the door. And you can't see the TV. So I'm not happy because I'm not in the booth. He not happy because he can't see the game. And it was cold. Most of the time, people in general don't like confrontation. So they end up saying, well, I thought, or never mind. And I'm very direct. I'm like, I'm sorry. What didn't you understand about one of these fours? Like, how did we have this conversation? And then are you okay? Are you retarded? Like, how did we just have this talk? And of course, everybody gonna say they gonna spit in your food. Play. So I'm like, okay. I go to open my mouth, and the guy turns around and says, excuse me, I got this. And I'm like, ugh. So I told myself, if he don't handle this right, I'm finna go. I'm finna call an Uber and I'm leaving. I'm not gonna say shit. I'm just gonna leave because I can't stay. Okay. So I was quiet and I listened. He was like, excuse me, I'm a grown ass man. I just made some very simple requests. I just asked you about the damn TV. I just pointed at the 4 booths that I'm willing to wait for. What did you not remember from the time you walked away and came back? So I'm like, yes, that's what I was gonna say. Yes. Then I'm like, oh, he got it. I don't have to be like that all the time. So God was like, oh, sure did. I'm sorry. He takes us over there. He laughs it off. Oh, my bad. I'm just, just messing with you. And I'm like, that's not safe. But my thing about it is, that's what this is here. I wasn't being weak because I was respecting roles and boundaries. And it's a time and it's a place for everything. I understood my assignment. I almost, I got a couple points taken off when I was like, ah. But I'm saying, like, this is someone, now say on the flip side of that same story, say he didn't say anything and I had to step up. This is like later on somebody telling him he weak, he's a bitch, you ain't no real man, you didn't defend her. And now he goes out and he's like, well, I'm finna go out here, I'm gonna be a real man. So he goes out, he's just overdoing this shit, and it's just really unnatural because it's not really him. Instead of, say for instance, he happened to be that dynamic of more masculine than me. That didn't work. I know I needed more feminine energy. That was way too much. That was Power Struggle 2.0. That was like 2 emperors together. It was horrible. Love them to death. We do really good business. But in the house, it's just like, not physically, but whatever. Moving forward. Take that same thing and say that I knew he was a more feminine energy. He doesn't like confrontation. He's really okay with whatever. And he's just the type of person, Cancer energies here, to just be like, I'm just happy to be out with you. I'm happy if you're happy. And he took me to be this more masculine energy and said, I know how you are. I know how particular and direct you are. That would balance us out. And I could have came in and I could have said, hi, I'm looking for a seed. I would like to take this, and this. And he'd just be like, I'm okay with what the lady's okay with. A lot of people would then accuse him of, oh, she bossing you around. That's what's wrong here. Somebody fell victim to that bullshit instead of saying it works for us. I have a sister who is married, and she was a stay-at-home mom, and her husband worked. She hated it. She went in that depression often. It was horrible. Oh my God. It was just so bad. And everybody was like, well, you're a stay-at-home mom. Well, come to find out, that's not their dynamic. He is actually more feminine. He's way better with the kids. He loves to cook. He's a neat freak. He actually does better at home. She, on the other hand, is way more masculine. She likes to run the errands. She wants to work. She's a manager now at her job. Big time manager. Moved up very quickly. Very authoritative. Very direct. Very about her shit. But we had took these roles, right? These energies, and basically tried to force them on them and say, no, you are going to be a masculine man because you're a man. And you're going to be a feminine energy because you're a woman. It didn't work. That's why we say energy and not signs. That's why we, even with now with all this, and I was trying not to go into this, but all this gender shit. The problem is people trying to take energies and force them on to anatomy. And the thing about it is, if you're a woman, that's a gender. You still could end up having to be masculine. If you're a man, that's a gender. You could still end up having to be feminine. What if you're babysitting the baby? Who gonna change the diapers? Who gonna make the milk? Who gonna pat the baby to sleep? So you a bitch for that? Now you got a vagina because you're being more nurturing? That's crazy. And what it's caused is a whole lot of confusion here because people are out of their element. If a man wants to be more feminine, that does not mean he has to change his fucking genders to be accepted. Why can't he just be a feminine man? being feminine don't mean being gay. It just means being feminine. Like, come on. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. I don't know why. And this could be something that is going on out here. Literally, because nothing I say is by nothing. I don't miss. So even with this Cancer energy, that's a great analogy for this energy. Because remember, this for energy and not signs. This would be like someone who is bisexual or who is gay, who felt like they couldn't talk about it. So they ran away, joined the circus on some bullshit, end up into some situations where they like, hold on, this is too deep, this is too far, this is too dangerous. Now they're going home to their family. And the family saying, why didn't you just talk to us? And this could, and for the families of these people, you ain't got to say nothing all the time. Sometimes it's how you hold yourself and what you do and what you say. I've had somebody on this very channel in a Scorpio reading. I ain't deleted nothing yet. Everything is still, so you can go look. There was a man in a Scorpio reading that told me I was too masculine and that's probably why I'm single. So what you trying to tell me? That I should probably just, give up on men because no man is going to want me. I should just go over here. You can't do that to people. That was ridiculous to him. He sounded like a fucking whole idiot. And he could be there. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do that. So maybe I didn't say anything. Well, maybe you have made faces or something. You know what I mean? I have an uncle that I was just talking about. Come to find out, he has a Cancer moon. So he's extremely good with kids. Well, growing up, people would say he was weird. Because he's a man that loves kids. He's going to tie their shoe. He's going to do arts and craft with us. He taught us kiting. He's going to teach us art. He got all the jokes in the world. I honestly always say this, and it's no secret in my family. I always tell my biological father that I wish my uncle was my dad. He's like the best uncle ever. Like, he's like the best uncle ever. Like, if he could be my father, I would have been such a happy kid. I'm happy he's my uncle, but he was the best. Like, and people accused him of being a pedophile or liking kids because he was always doing something for kids. But come to find out, he has a fucking Cancer moon. Cancer. This is that energy. A nurturer. Giving birth to things. Nurturing things. Having abundance. Playing. He's gonna be the energy. You could do a lot of things to my uncle. He wouldn't move. Fuck with a kid. That's a problem. That's a problem. But that's like the mama bear. But he felt like at a time that, I'm weird and people think I'm creepy and I have to do this. And he did things that were just out of character to be a man. Like, I remember one time, he was kind of being weird to my daughters. And I was like, I then excited them up about how great you are. And he was like, well, Kiki, as I've gotten older, I realized that people feel a way about, men and children, especially older men around younger daughters. And I was like, fuck them. You're my uncle. I know who you are. And I'm excited for them to have that type of love in their life. Like, their dads ain't shit. I thought I was going to at least bring them the best uncle ever. And now you being all weird because you don't want to overstep boundaries based off of society, making accusations. Not to say it don't happen, but again, people need to read the room better. Read the room better. It be the people doing shit in your face you don't want to address. Make excuses for them, but then the kind people, but that's all a trick too of the Matrix here. TikTok. That's a trick too. Because by the time you catch on and say something, it be too late. Like, let's see your Celtic cross. I can't wait to play this damn reading back because I feel like, but that's what this is. Somebody felt out of place. 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Betrayed your damn self by not being your damn self. But this is an energy. If you hear anybody that you feel like doing too much, or why they hanging with them because they got Cancer in their chart, they trying to prove a fucking point. That's crazy. Like, why did you go? You know good and well. Why did you go over there? Like, nah, I thought I could beat them. What? I'm very vocal and outspoken. It is a skill that I've learned and that I have to practice to not call a person out when I'm in public. I can be anywhere. Lord forbid me be in a damn business setting and somebody say something incorrect. I told my daughters when they told me what a Karen was, I was like, I'm a Karen. So, Lord forbid, this is that right there where somebody, why does she want to play with them, with those little boys? But she could, why not? Why does that little boy play with a baby doll? What are you talking about? Fuck. My daughter wanted to learn how to change a diaper because I have a new nephew. He's 4 months. And she's 8. And I was talking to them about having more children and what that would look like and some of the things they may have to help me with. And changing the diaper came up. And she was like, I want to try. So, I walked her through getting me all the stuff and how to change the diaper. So my nephew, who is 7, was like, I want to try. And, somebody was like, nah, you a boy. I was like, what the fuck? Well, I hope the end of the world don't happen and he the only one there. And he like, oh, I don't change diapers. That. Well, I'm just saying, I was like, that was stupid because, there are more than one reasons why people are not on this planet, So say he grows up, he gets married. Say his wife passes from some type of ailment or goes to jail or, she's in a coma. He's not going to be able to take care of his own children. Y'all be talking about breaking up households. That bullshit is starting it. Anyway, I'm back, Kiara. The energy of Cancer, Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my beloved ancestors, as above, so below. People always ask me, they be like, you're so unbothered by so many things. Hangman. As long as somebody being their true, authentic self, I don't care. If you a man that twerk or wear skirts, if that's who you really are, that's one thing. If I find out you're doing some shit to fit in, I'm gonna eat you. That's that. And it's the same. If you're a man that doesn't wear skirts, then why is a man that does wear skirts bothering you? Who gives a fuck? If you know who you are, then it's just a man in a skirt. Why are you looking? You know what I mean? Because y'all trying to label people. Quit being they are whatever you say they are. If they wasn't, then why? You know what I mean? That's the crazy thing here. Why the emperor again, 3rd time, trying to be this bossy ass figure that you're not. This doesn't mean that you're weak. There are some people that are more fit to lead and some that are more fit to follow. One thing I've been successful at with my daughters is battling this energy right here in this Cancer energy right now. I have a 12-year-old and I have an 8-year-old, both girls. And I told my 12-year-old, if you don't earn your respect, if you don't wear your authority, then why would she listen to you? There was this big issue where my 8-year-old, who's just growing up, the little one has always bossed the bigger one around, and my big girl would have to get mad for her to stand in her power. And I told her, that's some bullshit. It's gonna be easy for people to dominate you if you letting a damn baby up in here run you. And then it turned into this power struggle. But you know what I told her? And a lot of people ask me why I didn't step in. I didn't step in because I didn't create that dynamic in the first place. My big girl created that dynamic with her sister. She needs to correct it. And that little one, she'll never believe in the authority. And she'll never respect her sister if I come in and just give it to her. So now, Caitlin has to make it believable. And Michael has to accept it. There was a progress here. There was a transition here. So now the big girl is in her rightful spot. And the baby gets it. However, one thing I respect about both of my daughters at this point is they'll say, well, that's not my strong point. I'm going to let her handle that. You know what? I think you're better at this. What do you think? And age is now out of the door, just like gender should be. Gender is for fucking medical purposes. It's not for energy. You know what I mean? And I'm like that. I can't stand that. All woman, all man. What if I end up having to do a deal with a man? The opportunity not for me no more? Damn, I can only take all women. Y'all just trying to make it easy. And that's exactly what I'm talking about here. If a man, I have another friend. His name is Evan. He's the best dad I know. He got 7, 8 kids. He loves being a dad. He gets all his kids together and it's like daddy daycare. He's so great at it. I tell him all the time, damn, you better than me and I'm a mom, But I told him that I would love to see him speak out more about this father energy. And we're starting to see it a little bit more, but that's because we're letting people be who they're going to be without judging them. And I saw that on some comments, this meme that, a father doing his daughter hair, and somebody was like, oh, we need men like that. Quit calling them gay. Every time they fucking do something, maybe we'll have some. Sorry. I'm just saying, seriously. I would love for... I actually, in real estate, I've actually reached out. We have like a gay sector. I reach out to them. I visit their booths. It's like a pride. It's called something, association or something in real estate. I'm always asking them questions, and people are always like, Kara, what are you doing? I'm trying to understand shit. I be like, hey, what's this and why is this, and when I do this and this, so why did this and this? And it's so crazy because one of the ladies actually reached out to me probably last year. This is like 6 months after the event, and she was like, I sent an email. She was like, I just realized who you were, and I just want to thank you because you were by far the easiest person to talk to. You asked the most questions. You kept it candid and respectful, but I asked. You know what I mean? Shit, well, I'm supposed to be scared to talk now? She was like, I love that. And I told her, well, I'm tired of wondering and Googling, and it's a whole fucking associate. What? I'm just going to come ask y'all. Shit. I had an argument with a guy. It was me and my friends, business partners more so. We had a big lunch, and something happened that should never happen. This guy comes to the table. Now, these are all business associates from an event. He comes and sits down. The first thing he does is looks at one of the guys at the table and says, I don't want to be rude, but are you gay? And the guy was like, no, I'm not. He was like, no, it's cool. No, I'm not, because we're in Atlanta, so we're used to it. That's the topic, So he's like, oh, okay. So then everybody's talking normal, but this guy, the straight guy, apparently it's like he wasn't offended, but he was bothered. It's like something deeper, because he looks at the guy and says, hey, what indication did I give you that I was gay? Like, is this something I have on? Like, what's going on? And everybody laughed, which we shouldn't have, but we were drinking. But everybody laughed because it was like, damn, like, that just hit you, And he was just like, damn, like, he just walked right up to me, like, did I miss something? And so come to find out, the guy was just attracted to him, and it started this big conversation that shouldn't have taken place in business. But I was like, you can't do that. This is a business meeting, and you just walked up, and even if we take the gayness out of it, you just jump straight into like inappropriate relations. And he was like, no, I was just asking because I like to be direct. And I'm like, we're here for business. You basically just asked this man, can you have sex with him? You can't even do that to a woman. He was like, oh, you're looking over things. Out of bounds. That's what this energy is. Like somebody out of bounds. So this would be like the straight guy now feeling like he got to do some extra straight shit. And it's like, what are you doing? Well, I'm just making sure nobody think I'm gay. Now you being weird though. That's what this is. This is going to be so controversial. One thing about me, I'm going to tell it. I'm going to say what I said. Justice is out here with the Fool. This is a new cycle for you, okay? This is a do-over. Two of Cups up here. That is a relationship, a dynamic. You're getting a new team to build with, okay? This is what you always wanted. Now, with the King of Pentacles out here with the Princess of Cups, you can still be in charge, okay? But you're more of an authority of who you are. You know more what works for you and what doesn't. What's good for you and what's not. You are playing to your strengths now instead of trying to do it all. Okay, so you're going to be an authority in your own right. As above, you have justice. This is karma that's coming in. That's that Libra energy. Once again, I feel like you fell to the dark side of Venus, which would be in the Taurus energies right now. In the past here with the Three of Swords, I'm seeing it again. Some hurt feelings, some misdirected words, some uncomfortable environment made you feel like with the Fool, you had to run. You had to be free. And it was uncalled for. It was completely like you took that shit to another level if you're in this energy here. With the Hangman and the Emperor, you're now starting to look at authority and power in a different way. You're looking at it like, hold on. You know what I mean? I don't actually want to be in charge. I want people that are going to build with me and be accountable with me. This is what you always wanted. You know what I mean? This is like, and you have some people, and I keep going at it. I feel like this is something huge in the gay community. Y'all gonna have, hey, don't shoot the messenger. And I mean, I don't mind. I articulate myself pretty clear, and I do talk fast, and I do say the first thing that come to mind. So I don't always, it don't always come out the smoothest. But I think y'all know that my heart is very clear. And if you don't know, then you'll find out. Okay, this one. Check some other readers. You'll pick up my communication pattern. But even like this is those things where you see a lot of children saying that they were confused or gender fluid, or they were, is that right? Whatever, or they was just experimenting. That's what this is, because somebody hurt them and made them feel like blah blah. Oh, okay, Spirit, they just gave me another one. Younger people with older people, younger women with older men, or wanting to fuck on their teachers or coaches. Women who are, young boys who want to talk to older women to prove that they're a man and they can handle an older woman because they may have felt a little boy in the house, and they got some type of role animosity that's coming out. And that Jezebel was involved. So this could have turned sexual. So say you are straight. A straight woman. Well, guess what? Because a man hurt you, you could have been getting your cat ate for a while before you woke up and said, you know what? The head don't hurt, but this really isn't me. I realize that I'm really not necessarily gay. And then it's somebody like, well, you want to be bisexual? And it's like, no, I actually want to just date men again. And it's like, when they're talking, they say, what happened? There was something that hurt them at that time. And I've met men like this too. And I would never, anyway, but I would never tell on them. I would never expose them, because that's what this full energy is. These people having to go reinvent themselves, and Spirit makes no mistakes. But this could even be men who thought they liked men for a second. It was like, you know what? And even that's a double-edged sword. For those of you who thought it was nasty or disgusting for me to say a man might have thought they like men, experimented, and decided to continue to date women and be straight. But a woman can, it's sexy for women to lick on each other and then decide they want to be with another man. We'll even try to keep them in that energy and talk them into being bisexual, but not a man. That's what I'm talking about. There's something around this energy of Cancer that has like made these people, these situations feel unsafe, psychologically unsafe. And what that did was it caused confusion. And when this person started having this identity crisis, it let all sorts of bullshit in. If you're a Cancer and you're not resonating, you could be in your rising sign. You could be over the age of 30 in your rising sign, or you could have it in another place, or maybe you have more dominant energies. Where do I have Cancer? I think I have Cancer in my 5th house, which is creativity. What would this look like for me? I like to share it with y'all when it's harsh, so y'all don't be like, fuck you, Kiara. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. I'm sure I relate. Let me just look. For me personally. Okay. I already told y'all how I relate to this energy. This was me trying to force the small businesses to be big businesses, only to realize that they don't want to. So I've been playing myself small with my businesses, because I'm like, what about my friends? Bitch, what about them? You know what I mean? My friends went from having small businesses or from being entrepreneurs. You know, that PPP shit just really just took us all on a little ride, right? So a lot of people was in the PPP. Oh my God, I just been running my mouth. Let me hurry up and shut up. It's an hour and 4 minutes, y'all. So the people got the PPP and they said they're going to have a business. Well, a lot of people no longer have those businesses. They went back to work. Here I am still with my businesses, like onward. And they like, I changed my mind. Oh, yeah, you're going to have to go find a new group. And you're going to have to really step into this boss power. and step into this boss energy. And if you're gonna be a boss, you're gonna have to be a boss. But if you was only doing it because you thought your friends was doing it, then that really wasn't you in the first place. This is what I have for y'all. I don't know who the hell gonna listen to all of this. If you do, now this is where I say, give me the 3 of Wands here. All right, Spirit, I'm going. This is why I say, give me like a thumbs up or something in the comments, because I'm always like, how did y'all get here? Lisa Personals is below. Please ask people to be nothing more or nothing less than who they are. That's it. When you ask Spirit to connect you with people that compliment you and that make you feel safe and that challenge you in a healthy way, that's all that you need. Don't do that. You know what I mean? If one of my children or one of my siblings decided that they were going to have a different romantic relationship or a different gender role, that is none of my business. So long as it continues to compliment me in a healthy way, challenge me in a healthy way, love me in a healthy way. But you tell me how what they're doing at night in their bed where I'm not is hurting me. The type of dates that they're going on that I'm not going on with them. This is them and their people. Them at their house. How's that hurting me? Especially if they're feeling safe and they're feeling emotionally and psychologically safe. Therefore, they're able to make other people feel emotionally and psychologically safe. Tell me why we're going to run them off from the family, run them off from the workplace, run them off from the friend group. Because this energy here, that's what this is where it came from. And it's toxic. And it's fucked up. Now it's affecting the rest of us because they're going around here on a fucking dummy mission, hurting people, trying to heal themselves. We created this environment when we made them feel unsafe. We can't save everybody, but Lord, again, like, share, and subscribe to share it to who needs it. And until we meet again, I know this is a hot mess. Keep growing.